For this very first hack, let's imagine you guys have got one of these jars to put your food in, but on the other hand, you've got like 4 different things to put inside the jar. So this is supposed to be a way so you can use this as a dispenser for different food items. Like, this honestly sounds like, we'll see what happens in the video, but like this sounds like a lot of work for something you could get on eBay. But like, I mean, let's see. The first thing they do in the video is they cut like a circle around here, and I'm honestly feeling like maybe this won't fit perfectly, but like I tried finding different, I mean, I guess that could actually work. So we're gonna do some surgery to this juice box. I love my medical career. So this is basically what they've done. I think we might need like 2 different boxes for this in order to make this work, because just this circle alone is gonna have to take a lot of space, because otherwise it's not going to fully cover this. Do you know what? That's actually not that bad. All right. Oh my god, look, they might be onto something. This works. Let's do a slightly shorter one. So I'm gonna try to remove the top bit. I'm actually excited though for all the things that we're gonna test out in this video, because like I feel like the older you get, like the more you appreciate cleaning or like organizing, especially hacks. So if we put that inside, it's not exactly the shape we're looking for. They do like a little cut in the center, and then one of them will fit into the other. So I think that's basically all the steps. We've got all the tools necessary for this. The good thing about this is actually waterproof, so I think this is pretty good. So we're gonna try. So should we start filling these in? Oh no! Why is it staying in the bottom? The thing that they don't show you on the video is how difficult it is to fill these in, because you have to keep moving this. But like, I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. And also, you have the tiniest gap to drop them. So just this process, this takes so long. Like, we have to do this for every single one of these corners. I honestly love my life right now. Oh, once it's there, it's there. There's no adjusting anymore. I'm gonna try these with a spoon, guys. Oh my god, we need a lot of precision. Oh my god, please. That worked. At least it's working for different heights. Imagine someone comes to your house and you offer them cereal, and then you look and it's like, why is my cereal mixed with trash? By the end of it, it's gonna be 30 minutes of my life that I'm never gonna get back. So I'm gonna be like, So this is officially our result. Honestly, like if you fill it in all the way up, like this one actually looks great. I would rate this a success. Now, whether this is functional or not, that's what we're about to find out. So as you can see, this fits perfectly in here. So I've done my job like as well as I could. So I'm gonna do it exactly like they did in the video, which is they hold it and please don't mix. All right, so we should be getting only yellow. All right. Okay, you might have to wow. Oh no, we're kind of getting a little bit of everything now. This is happening to it. Like, it's kind of a mixture of everything at this point. What am I even gonna do with this now? Like, I have to separate it myself before I put it back into the boxes. No guys, I don't think this works. I don't think this is worth it of your time. But I am excited to what's next, because you never know, we might find something life-changing. They say there is a first time for everything, but I've got a feeling that using a glue gun is not a good thing for me. Straight from the Science Museum, I bought the exact same spring? Slinky? Do you call this a Slinky, or is that just from Toy Story? So what they do is, they will open the Slinky and they use it on a rotating plate. So, you know, if this is functional, this is supposed to be impressive, I guess. If like your aunt or your uncle are coming to visit and they've never been to IKEA. So if we go like that, which is kind of what they did, they did it all with one hand, which is impressive. Let me try to center it. I'm just gonna apply a lot of glue and just hope for the best. So I'm gonna do some here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think we're out of glue. All right. Oh. Okay, wait, this is working. I really appreciate that they said that this is supposed to be done with a glue gun and not regular glue, because this would not work with regular glue. So we're gonna try to close the whole thing, and if this holds, which hopefully it will, I mean, it's a little off center, but honestly it doesn't look bad. Like IKEA, who? I didn't know I had Swedish in me. The whole process was exactly as it was in the video, which doesn't always happen, so good for Blossom. So if this works, we should be able to, okay. Hey. Oh my god, that is... This is the best day of my life. I can't believe I ever spent money on IKEA. This is the kind of gadget that IKEA would charge you like $100, and you still have to put it together, and then you have to go back the next day for like screws and stuff that's missing. So we saw that it works, but I also have to keep something real, guys. So if you store this, this is the space that this takes. This is the exact same containers, right? Like exact same colors and everything. On one side, this is the amount of space that will take in your cupboard or whatever you store your containers. On the other side, you've got this. So look, if you're doing it because it's cool and you want to do the whole process, then yes, go for it. 100% approved. It is fun. And I guess if you do have different shapes of containers, this will be helpful to like just see and compare all the sizes. This is how my mom does it. I'm sure if there was a better way, she would have figured it out by now. So yeah, it is approved. It is cool, but I would stick with the traditional way. I basically watched this clip like 4 times and I still don't fully understand how this works. I mean, I've got all the key elements. So I'm gonna grab 2 different colors just so we can truly see the contrast. I mean, if I see them, you guys see them. I'm colorblind. So I'm gonna cut them around. In one of them, on the green one, I'm gonna cut it all the way. Guys, I don't know if this is going to work, but... So we got rid of the air, so with this straw we're gonna roll this up. I think that's what they've done. If this doesn't work, I might have to rewatch the video. You'd think that all the other ones would fail, but everything has actually been not that bad so far. And then this one is going to be the one that like... Am I sliding it correctly? So, when I release it, this should stay. Oh my god, this is... I feel like it's about to snap. I'm gonna try this one more time, but I'm telling you guys, the issue comes from it's really difficult to do this super tight, especially if you've actually eaten half of the bag. It's kind of staying. Oh no, it's not staying in the bag. No. Alright, so when I release it, it should stay, please. Oh. Let's try not to go all the way down, just a little bit. Alright. Oh, that's working. The trick is, when you do this, you have to remove all the air, and you will always get the extra empty bag. Like, there's nothing you can do. You're still gonna have to, like, fold this, or I don't know. And the best part is, when you remove it, this just jumps. Can't really say that I approve of that, but let's move on to the next one and let's see what happens. But I find it so interesting that I struggled with the most simple one, and then everything else is just... if you watch that clip, you might be wondering, Rafa, are you seriously going to destroy your own cupboard door just to try this? And please wonder no more. I actually removed one of my cupboard doors. Sometimes you just have to take one for the team. We need to find out if these work or not. So wow, this is such a weird thing. What they do in the video is they use one of these contraptions from folders they use to like organize files. I always hated these as a kid in school, like these freak me out. So what they do is they remove this. In the video they literally just pull it, but like I was thinking about it and this is not, like I guess we could try. Oh my god, I broke it. I have a feeling that very few people try some of these, and this is one of them. Like, I feel like some of them, like the Doritos one, a lot of people must try that. This is just, like I said, I have to take one for the team. So, first annoying part is that you kind of have to keep the plastic in the back. The other thing that they fail to mention is that how are we supposed to fix it in here? Like, we actually have to use some glue or some kind of whatever it is on here to make this stick. But if you watch the video, they never use anything. So, I'm getting really good at this glue gun situation. I should have probably found out where the center is. My house is basically a lot of these DIY projects from videos at this point. So, I'm going to do the sides a little bit. So hopefully this will stay. Oh my god, if this actually works, this is such a dumb thing. Like, nobody's gonna do this. It literally won't open. Okay. Oh my god, this is actually working. Should we see what the limit is? Oh my god. Guys! Are you kidding me? Guys, you don't even see the little thing anymore, so it's not like, it doesn't even look ugly. I'm gonna remove some of them. So let's attempt to close it. I mean, that's still pretty good. I mean, we couldn't close it because physically it was too much for here. This is genuinely a good hack. This is something that it was so easy to do. It's something that you literally can find anywhere. You probably have one of these like folders in your house. This is the best thing that's happened to me all week, which probably says more about my life than the actual hacks, but it is. It's the truth. No joke here. Once again, if you thought I wasn't gonna bring it, no, I actually did. I actually brought 2 drawers with me to test this out. So basically, this one is a way to organize your spices, but I guess you can apply it to other things. It honestly looks kind of satisfying the way it lines up, but I will tell you what the issue is because I've experienced this myself. They're all turned in different positions, so you have to go and then see that this one is barbecue seasoning. But if you're looking for something specific, sometimes you literally have to turn every single one of them, and then in the end it's somewhere else, or you've just run out. So using cereal boxes, we are going to build the structure to hold all the spices, so you can see the logo, you can see the name, you can see the whole thing. First of all, you need to open this up. I'm not exaggerating, that fits perfectly in the drawer. Like, that is the exact perfect measurement. So what we're gonna do is place it like this, I think. Oh my god, this is so confusing. I think this is kind of what they've done. So basically you use that little slope, and then hopefully it will fit in here. Oh my god, that fits perfectly. We've got 3 perfect pieces of just paper. I mean, these are all around the same size. I swear I haven't cut this much paper since my mom printed baby pictures of me. So we're gonna use the white side up just so that it doesn't look like trashy. I was really believing in this, but now this seems really fragile. I don't know if this is actually going to be able to hold all the spices, but we are going to try. So this is our first the amount of stuff that you can store in a single one is actually more limited. I don't know why this is happening, but basically we've got a double layer. Honestly, that would probably be a good way to fit some more. That doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. I actually think this is not a terrible idea. Like, I managed to fit as many spices as in the other box. Maybe 3 of them left, which is, I guess, not that bad. I wish the second level had worked so we could see the full 3-layer effect, but I think, like, this works. I wouldn't say this unless it did, but like, this is actually, it looks more pleasing to look at. Let me know if anyone tries this successfully. I feel like maybe if I did this lying down, it would have worked. The reason why I'm so excited for this next one is because it doesn't matter where you live in the world. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire. It doesn't matter. Like, we're all different people, but there's one thing we all have in common. Every single person in their house has got a bag of bags. Somehow we all collect a bag that contains multiple bags inside. So this hack claims that using a tissue box that we can find an organized way to do this. And honestly, this one is one of those that I watched the video like 6 times, but honestly, I still don't understand how they do it. It can be really annoying to pull bags, and especially this part where you're like, or when the ladies at the checkout like waiting for you, like, they grab the handles of the bag and then they sort of transform it into like a little stick. And then you grab another bag, you do the exact same thing, and then you put one of the bags through the other one. Does that make sense? I feel like that's what they've done. One bag in, then the other one. You just do this for every bag. So we're using different colors so you can see if this actually works, like if a blue pulls a red. So this is the last one. Let's see if this works. The moment of truth. Okay, let's say you're like going to the supermarket and you want to bring a bag from home. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, we got a little accident. Maybe I was too excited, I pulled it too fast. Oh, that was the last one. I think that works though. Like, I actually think this works. Like, how fun was that? I think what I truly wanted in life was a career as a magician. You might get like an 80-70% success rate with it, but I think that's good enough to tell you that it works. And also, how cool does it look if you ask someone to go and grab a bag for you in your house and then they're in the tissue box? Weird flex, but I'm impressed. I've got a bag of frozen vegetables, and we're gonna test it out if this is actually practical. My only, I feel like this is a great idea. My only thing is, if you're using a piece of plastic to tie something and then untie it and just do it over and over again, I don't know if that would work, but how is this going to work? It's not. So first thing that they simplify in the video is that you might need scissors. So let's say I wanted to put this back in the freezer. I mean, normally I would probably just, that's it. This is just one of those things that it's so obvious. I cannot believe that no one's ever come up with this before. Maybe that's why no one's ever come up with this before. But honestly, I mean, it's holding pretty well. I'm not giving up on this. Thankfully, we still got enough. Try this one more time. But like I said, the plastic is a little bit weak, but this is secure. If I use my method, there would just be cauliflower everywhere. So the chances of this breaking increase slightly every time. This is not even enough. So we would have gotten maybe 3 uses of this. Okay, this is barely enough for 1. Okay. Still working, but basically that is the last use we've got of that little string. So I don't know, how long does it take you to eat vegetables? I feel like I'm not the most qualified person to answer that. Am I honestly losing my mind, guys? Or has this video almost had like a 100% success rate? Is Blossom like changing? Like, did they hire new people? But these stuff, I think it all worked. Okay, maybe the first one with like the spilling, I don't know, not a great start to the video, but everything else, I honestly feel like it works, which is really weird. If you guys know my videos, you know that this never happened before, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. That was a great moment of positivity that I needed in my life. So if you guys enjoy that, please don't forget to give this video a like. It means a lot to me, and it also means that you want to watch a part 2. So whenever I go and see how many of you guys like the video, it usually kind of lets me know that you want to watch part 2 or not. So I hope you had a good time. Please don't forget to subscribe and switch my notifications on. All you have to do is scroll down, there's my face, subscribe button, and there's a little bell when you press subscribe. So if you tap that bell, YouTube will send you a notification if, let's say, I make a part 2 to this video. I love you guys. I will probably see you in 1 or 2 days with probably something that also involves destroying my kitchen. So I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.